Hey everyone!
Welcome back to the channel.
We're Sophie and Jack, and we help you speak English with confidence in a simple, practical way.
That's right. No confusing textbooks, just real, useful English you can actually use.
And today, we're tackling a topic that's super close to our hearts: how to describe your best friend in English.
This is really important, guys. Think about it. You want to introduce your best friend to your new international classmates, or you're telling a funny story about them to your language partner. Maybe you're even writing a birthday message on their social media. You want to go beyond just, he is nice or she is funny, right?
Absolutely. You want to paint a picture with your words. You want to capture their amazing personality.
But if you're not sure what words to use or how to put them together, it can feel really tricky. You might get stuck.
Don't worry, we'll make this fun and easy. By the end of this video, you'll have a whole toolkit of perfect words and phrases to describe your favorite person. We promise.
So, Sophie, this is perfect because you're always talking about your best friend, Maya. When someone asks you, what's Maya like? What's the very first thing that pops into your head? Like, where did you even start?
That's a great question, Jack. I don't just start talking randomly. I have a little mental checklist. The very first thing I focus on is her core personality. I think of one or two power adjectives that really sum her up. For Maya, the first word is always reliable. She is the most dependable person I know. If she says she'll do something, it's done. The second is thoughtful. She remembers tiny details, like my favorite tea or the anniversary of my dog's adoption. It's not just that she's nice, it's that her kindness is active and intentional.
Wow, reliable and thoughtful. See, my brain would just go, she's cool, we have fun. That already sounds way more meaningful. So you've got these two big words, then what?
Exactly. Then I back it up with a story. I don't just say she's reliable, I give a tiny example. I might say, she's so reliable, once my car broke down at 6 a.m. on the way to the airport, and she was at my house in 20 minutes to drive me, no questions asked. The story proves the adjective.
Okay, I'm following. Start with the big personality words, then a mini story. But what if I want to describe what they do, not just who they are, like how they act in the world?
Perfect. That's the next step. I use what I call habitual phrases. These are phrases with always or never that show their consistent behavior. For Maya, I'd say, she always has my back, which means she always supports me, or she never judges me when I make a mistake. It shows a pattern, not a one-time thing.
I love that. My habitual phrase from my best friend, Leo, would be, he always knows how to make me laugh when I'm in a bad mood. And my other one would be, he is always up for an adventure, meaning he's always ready to do something spontaneous. See, I can do it. But I feel like I'm just talking about feelings and actions. Don't you ever describe what they look like?
We do, but there's a trick. We don't just give a police report, brown hair, green eyes, 170 centimeters tall. We connect their physical appearance to their personality. So I might say, Maya has this warm smile that makes you feel instantly comfortable, or she has really kind eyes. The description isn't separate, it reinforces the personality I've already told you about.
Oh, that's smart. So for Leo, I wouldn't just say he has messy hair. I'd say he's got this perpetually messy hair that totally matches his laid-back personality. It tells you about his look and his attitude.
Yes, you've got it. That's a perfect example. You're creating a full picture. Finally, to make it really personal, I talk about our connection. I use phrases like, we've been through thick and thin together, which means we've survived good and bad times. Or, we have the same sense of humor. We can laugh at the same silly things for hours. This tells people why this person is my best friend, not just a good person.
Okay, so my summary for Leo would be core personality, hilarious and adventurous. Back it up. He once planned a surprise road trip for my birthday. Habitual phrases, always makes me laugh, always up for anything. Physical trait, his messy, laid-back hair. And our connection, we've been friends since we were 5, so he knows me inside and out.
Jack, that is a perfect, complete, and amazing description. You literally just used the whole framework without even realizing it.
Wait, I did? I was just trying to keep up with you. So you mean I've been able to do this all along?
You just needed a little structure. And see, it doesn't sound like a textbook. It sounds like you talking about your real friend. That's the goal. Okay, so we just walked through describing our best friends, and we used a lot of really useful words and phrases. Let's pause and review the most important ones so you can start using them right away.
Yes, please. Because I was throwing some of those out there, but I want to make sure I and everyone watching really gets them.
Perfect. Let's break it down. First up, Jack, you asked me where to start. What does core personality mean?
Right. So, core personality. That's like the heart of who they are, right? Not just one thing they did, but their main character traits.
Exactly. It's the one or two fundamental adjectives that define them. In our talk, I said Maya's core personality is reliable and thoughtful. You said Leo's is hilarious and adventurous. These are your power adjectives, strong, descriptive words that carry a lot of meaning, much better than just nice or good.
Got it. Power adjectives for the core personality. Then you said we have to prove it. What does back it up with a story mean?
It means you don't just state the adjective. You give a short, specific example that shows that trait in action. When I said Maya is reliable, I backed it up with the story of her driving me to the airport at 6 a.m. It makes your description believable and vivid.
Love that. It's evidence. Okay, next you talked about habitual phrases. What are those again?
These are golden phrases that describe someone's typical behavior. They often use always or never. They show a pattern. A super useful one we used is always has my back. Can you explain that one, Jack?
Oh, for sure. Always has my back means someone is consistently loyal and supportive. They're on your team no matter what. If you have a problem, they're there to help. It's a much better phrase than just, she is a good friend.
Perfect definition. Another great habitual phrase is always up for something. You used this for Leo.
Yes, he is always up for an adventure. It means he's always willing, always ready to say yes to trying something new or fun. It describes his spontaneous spirit.
And then we talked about phrases for your shared history. What does thick and thin mean in we've been through thick and thin together?
That's a really important one. Thick and thin means all kinds of situations, both the good, easy times, thin, and the bad, difficult, challenging times, thick. So if you've been through thick and thin with someone, it means your friendship is strong and has survived everything life has thrown at it.
Beautifully explained. And finally, a phrase you used perfectly, knows me inside and out.
That's the deep stuff. Knows me inside and out means they understand everything about you, your dreams, your fears, your secrets, your weird habits. They know your true self, not just the surface. It's the ultimate best friend phrase.
Amazing. So to quickly recap the entire process we just acted out, to describe your best friend, you follow a simple framework. First, identify their core personality using strong power adjectives. Second, immediately back it up with one short true story. Third, add a habitual phrase, like always has my back, to show how they consistently act. Fourth, describe one physical trait that connects to their personality, like a warm smile. And fifth, explain your unique bond with a phrase about your connection, like we've been through thick and thin together. Do those 5 steps and you will give a complete, heartfelt, and impressively detailed description every single time.
Wow. When you lay it out like that, it sounds so achievable. It's not a mystery anymore. It's just a friendly little blueprint. Start with who they are, prove it with what they did, talk about what they always do, mention how they look in a way that matters, and say why they matter to you. I can totally do that.
You already did do it for Leo, and now our amazing viewers have all the tools to do it for their best friends too. All right, now it's your turn to join the conversation. This is always my favorite part. So for our question of the day, Think about your best friend, the person you were imagining this whole time. What is one power adjective you would definitely use to describe them? Is it loyal, witty, creative, calm? Pick that one perfect word and the little why behind it.
Ooh, I love this question. And we'll go first to give you an idea. For me, with Leo, a power adjective I didn't use before but is totally true is big-hearted. He's just incredibly generous with his time and energy. The why is that he's the first person to organize help for anyone in our friend group who's struggling. No questions asked.
That's a beautiful word for him. For me, with Maya, another key power adjective is grounded. No matter how chaotic things get, she has this amazing ability to stay calm and see things clearly. The why is that she always gives the most balanced, thoughtful advice that helps me see the bigger picture.
See how we gave the word and the reason? Now we really want to hear from you. This is so fun because we'll all get to learn new, amazing words from each other. So please write your power adjective and your why in the comments below. Let's build a huge list of fantastic words to describe friends.
And the absolute best way to learn this is to try it out right now. Practice by taking just 2 minutes after this video. Grab your phone, open your Notes app, and write 2 sentences about your best friend. Sentence 1, name is so, your power adjective. Sentence 2, start with for example and add your tiny story. Just those 2 sentences. You've just practiced the core of everything we learned.
And if this video helped you find those words, do us a huge favor. Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us know what content is useful for you. And if you want more simple, practical ways to express yourself in English,
subscribe and hit that notification bell. We have so many more fun, relatable topics coming up. In future videos, we might break down how to describe your family, how to talk about your hobbies passionately, or even how to navigate tricky conversations in English with confidence.
we are so glad you spent this time with us today. Remember, every word you learn is a new tool to connect with the world.
We believe in you. Keep learning, keep practicing, and go tell your best friend something wonderful about them, maybe even in English. See you next time.